Permanent residents are eligible to become U.S. citizens after 5 years of living in the United States, but many of them put off that process. Now there's a new sense of urgency to become naturalized. We went to a ceremony here in Phoenix to find out why now and also what's creating a backup in the application process.
Welcome to United States citizenship.
The celebration echoed from floor to ceiling at the Sandra Day O'Connor U.S. Courthouse. During a recent naturalization ceremony in Phoenix, 79 candidates from 19 countries took the oath of allegiance, officially becoming citizens of this country, one of them coming from Rwanda.
It's a joy, and I have another benefit to be American is big things for me.
Another took this as a moment to honor her father.
My father, he was an immigrant. He made a hard job for me. It was so hard for him to become a resident.
They're among a wave of people formalizing their status in the country. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS, reports a significant increase in applications for naturalization this past year.
Why? There really isn't an exact reason, depending on people's cultures. You know, a lot of people will file as soon as they are eligible. Do we tend to see an increase when there's a presidential election? Of course we do.
Nationwide, USCIS saw a jump in citizenship applications during the 2017 fiscal year first half, with an increase of almost 50,000. The high volume of applications has caused a slowdown in processing times.
We were at roughly 6 months at one time, possibly 5. We are now roughly at 10 months.
We're kind of seeing this kind of burst of the people trying to become citizens because they're afraid. They're afraid of what can happen, and now they want to have a say.
Immigration attorney Salvador Macias has experienced the wave firsthand, and he thinks politics may have a lot to do with it.
I do think Trump's presidency has obviously a lot to do with the rise in citizenship applications, and you know, that is, I guess you could say, a positive of his presidency, but it's because of fear.
USCIS tells us they're going to begin conducting secondary interviews on applicants. In the past, the process has only required one. They'll be hiring more staff to try and alleviate this backlog while also carrying out extra security checks.